You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Someone who should have been disqualified to get his hand cut. Oh, don't let him. No, if you're a fan, shut up. We're here to work. If you're Andre Ward fans, it's not your place to talk, okay? It's my turn. He got hit with 3 low blows, 4 actually in the last round. And please act like grown-ups, okay? We're not here to cheer for our friends. We're going to talk, and we're going to say our piece, and then hopefully I won't have to see you people ever again. Now, we asked the commission for an instant replay analysis. They did not give it to us. We will file a protest on Monday. If you look at the instant replay, you see the back. Stop shouting. Are you journalists? Then shut up. We asked for an instant replay. If you look at the instant replay, which the commission refused to look at tonight, you see the back of Sergey's cup going up 1, 2, 3 times. I've never seen somebody knocked out on a low blow until tonight. And I have to say, I hope I don't ever have to see it again. When the fight ended, Sergey was up on one of the cards, and he was down by a point on the other 2. The fight was very close. At the beginning of the 8th round, a low blow was thrown. The referee did not protect Sergey. He waved him back to fight. And then the damage started happening. When you got into that corner at the end, 3 low blows. When you see the replay, they're hard to miss. It's a shame. It's a shame. Because, again, when somebody doesn't seem to know how to win a fight without fighting dirty, the other guy has to start fighting back to defend himself. It's a shame. Andre Ward's a terrific fighter. Will you stop talking? It is not your place. The fans are not supposed to be in here. The journalists have work to do.
Independent, press. So I have a question.
The reporters have a job, and you people aren't making it any easier.
I'm a reporter. Is he going to stay here the entire press conference, or he's going to leave early again?
We are going to leave early. Now, Sergey, would you like to get up and say your piece? Angus, what do you want to say?
I can talk.
Please.
So basically what happened today, as many as you saw, Ward get away with what he's good at, right? To fight dirty. And referee didn't do his job, what he's supposed to do. And let me tell you, the Rock Nation got tonight with 2 fights away. Rigondeaux was holding a guy on the head, which are completely illegal, and they hit the guy 2 times, then let it go and knock him out. Ward got away with the low blows. Okay? If this is the case about a fight dirty, we can fight dirty too, but we're not. We are boxers. We are boxers. If we're not knocking out, we're losing. So he got away. We don't have a big beef with the Ward. We have a beef with the referee. Okay? And he's so good at it. If I'm going to rob a bank and I'm going to get $1 million from a bank and police not going to catch me, guess what? I'm a lucky millionaire, right? So he's a lucky fucking champion.
Thank you very much. Just to all my boxing fans and that you came to support me, and you saw everything. Again, didn't give me to do my job. What happened is happened again. He's really lucky. Son of judges.
I know y'all
Thank you
not
very much.
acting like that. I know you're not acting like that.
Would you like to fight him again? Would you like to fight him again? Of course. You take questions. Would you like to fight him again?
Kathy, can we ask you a question?
What?
You know, he started the fight off really strong. Were you hurt at all at the end, or were you tiring at all for the last 2 rounds?
No, he didn't hurt me like. No, he didn't hurt me. I got tired, but I'm still to fighting like, and it's boxing, you know, like. I could do fight and still fighting, but like I don't know what's happened. Why he stopped Tony Weeks? Because he punched me like low blow, like already like a few times during the fight. Like it's really like I don't have like a metal legs, you know, like.
Kovalev. The first fight, you said that was a robbery. Many people agree with you. Even I agree with you. The second fight, do you think it was a robbery, as you promoted saying?
You know, like didn't give me to continue the fight. Yes, like it's illegal stuff. I believed and trusted to Tony Weeks, you know, but he did like a wrong decision. Stop.
So Sergey, you wanted the fight to keep going on? You want it to continue?
So of course, I continued to fight. Like I didn't hurt like to stop my career, you know. Like I didn't get any hurts to stop my career, and I was to continue this fight. Like, and who knows who will get the victory if didn't stop the fight. Like illegal stuff. Really, I didn't agree with this stuff.
Hey, Sergey, what got you so tired? You said you got tired again.
Yeah. You know how you have different fight right now.
You know, like what happened is happened. You know, like yes, I got this prepare was much better. You know, like maybe was like very nervous for this status of the fight. You know, like rematch. I don't know, but yes, I tried much harder than I should. I was ready for all 12 rounds, but I didn't agree with stopping.
Is he the best opponent you've ever faced?
No,
He's not the. Who's the best?
he's not the best.
Who's the best?
Who I fought?
Yeah.
No, not Andre Ward. Yeah, if like a dirty fighter, yes, he's the best of dirty fighters.
Sergey, you talked before.
Yeah, you know, he was much better than last fight, you know. But like, why they stopped the fight? Like, I was continuing to fight, you know. It's boxing. It's not a skiing, you know, like.
Sergey, before the fight, you talked about that you wanted to end his career. You wanted to stop him. Do you think that you fought an angry fight and that maybe that didn't play into your hands fighting an angry fight against him?
Guys, respect the guy.
You know, like, yes, I would to stop his career, and I said about this, you know, but we didn't fight all 12 rounds, you know. It's boxing, and any punch can stop the fight. But decision was like not to my side today again.
What could you have done better?
What?
What could you have done better in the fight?
You know, who knows? Like left 4 rounds more. You know, like he tired too. He got tired too. You know, like, and we already started like fighting like a close fight, and inside everything can happen. You know.
Was Mark stronger in this fight or last fight?
He already answered.
This fight or last fight?
He said he was
Did
strong.
he?
Was he stronger in this fight?
Him or
I already said that.
No, Andre was this fight much better, you know. But you know, like I was too like I was ready for all 12 rounds, but Tony Weeks didn't give me opportunity to continue. Like
Did you?
By the right hand in the 8th round.
you know, I was I was
I was hurt, but I can continue.
Yeah, I had to continue, you know, like, yes, he punched me, but, you know, but I was in condition to fight, like, continue to fight, you know, like, it's boxing, it's not like a hockey claim, you know.
I have a question for you, sir.
Sergey.
Sir, you have Lomachenko. Are you willing to make Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko a fight that it can be history if it's made?
Are you Cuban?
Yes, I am, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter that they do the fight because people are American. They got nothing
This
to
is
do
a
with
press conference for Kovalev Ward, not
it.
Lomachenko.
So, yeah, and he lost the fight, and you said that they stole it. So what's the difference?
Sergey, wait, one more. Did you tell Tony Weeks that you wanted to keep fighting? Did you tell Tony Weeks you wanted to keep fighting?
Of course, like I said, I continue. I don't know. I didn't understand why he stopped the fight, really.
But did you tell him? Did you tell him you wanted to keep fighting?
Fighting, you know.
One more question, Spice. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I thought all week and for the last 8 weeks, we all agreed that there would be no excuses. I stepped in here a couple of minutes ago and for some reason that's all I'm hearing, excuses.
No disputing.
No disputing that fact.
Go ahead, Michael.
As we talked about, there are no excuses.
Go ahead, Michael.
I think Kathy and main event, they're just trying to save themselves tonight. I heard something about filing? Something with the commission?
You don't know boxing.
Okay.
You gotta get up out of here. Yo, get lost, pal. Get up out of here, please.
That light 10 ain't nothing to play with. Virgil, congratulations. Also, SOG.
Okay, you're here to listen from Andre. Just a few things. I'm so proud to introduce the unified light heavyweight champion of the world, the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, a man that showed you a brilliant performance tonight, Andre Ward.
Yeah!
Still see some sad faces out there. What I gotta do to make y'all smile, man? Hey, listen, I had I think it was a great fight as long as it lasted. I told everybody, I didn't predict a knockout. That's dangerous to do, and that's not, my game, how I approach fights. But I said, don't be surprised. And I said, it's a lot of ways you can get a guy out of there. You can clip him, you can knock him out. His corner can throw in the white flag. He can quit. Referee can stop it. I know what I possess. And I've been fortunate to show a high level of skill against the best in the world. And I'm thankful and I'm blessed. And I told you guys that at the last press conference, and I'm thankful to be over a decade in doing what I'm doing. And I just give God glory for this victory, not because I won, but just the process. That's what makes me, is the process. This is just the end result, what you guys see tonight. But just the process to get to this point over, everything that I've been through, good, bad, and different, we've persevered, and that's what's important. So if you guys want to ask some questions, I'm definitely open to answer.
Champ, you got him hurt, I believe, on the round before, but you stopped. It seems like you paused, or you didn't want to finish him. What happened there?
No, I was confused because, Tony Weeks did a great job tonight, but he was very quick in the clinches. And, when I hit him with the body shot, he tried to act like it was a low blow, and I think it was borderline. And I'm looking at Weeks like, can I go? Can I not go? Because I didn't want to, I didn't want to get a point taken. I didn't want something crazy to happen. So I'm looking at Weeks, and I think Weeks was kind of indecisive in the moment. He kind of motioned to go, so I went, and then he jumped in. So I was confused, And I know Verge got on me too about that in the locker room, but I didn't want to get a foul or a point taken.
No, you've been around for a long time, so you experienced fighting. Do you regret that? Do you regret that you didn't finish him?
I did finish him.
Well, I mean, at that time, at that particular time.
Guys, we're not gonna nitpick tonight, man. We're not gonna do that tonight. We're not, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really don't have a lot to say about whatever they said. I don't even know what they said. Whatever the excuses were this time, I just don't have the energy. I just want to talk about the fight itself and what happened inside the ring.
Andre, talk about your mobility much better in this fight.
Yes.
Serge told me you had some issues going on with the knee. I thought the mobility was much better in this fight. And also talk about the implementation of the left hook in this fight and what it did some damage.
I just try to do, like we had a great camp. I had a good camp last time, but we had some hiccups. But we try not to talk about that stuff. That fight, honestly, the first fight probably almost got postponed maybe 2 times because issues with my body and me flaring up and stuff like that. I was in tears 2 different times throughout camp, not knowing if that fight was gonna get canceled or not. And I'm telling my team, like, man, I can't pull out of this fight. And I'm thankful for Verge and just my team, just Verge being smart and not pushing me harder but letting me rest and then just getting through it. So, I felt like that had a lot to do with the mobility. When I watched the film the first time, I'm like, man, you were too stationary and he's too good of a boxer to be stationary against. In this fight, even before I started camp, when I was sparring, like the movement, the angles were just different. And that carried over into an 8-week camp. So I knew that tonight was gonna be different.
In the left hooks, talk about the left hook.
Yeah, no, I'm naturally left-handed. Verge turned me around, when I was a kid. So that's my money shot, the jab and the left hook. And once I fought him once, my brain is like a computer. I computed everything, and I think he was pretty much the same, honestly, as he was the first time. So I knew what he liked to do and what he didn't like to do, and quality fighter. But I was able to do some different things tonight.
Andre, you got off to a slow start again tonight. Was the jab effective early? And what kind of
Man, you talking about the first fight?
Let me pick the question.
Who's asking that
Let's
question?
go on to the next question, Jay, right there.
No, I answer the question. I don't think I got off to a slow start. I think I got off to a better start this time. You got to realize, man, it's 2 top fighters. I'm not fighting a C-class fight. I'm fighting a world champion. So it's nip and tuck. It's not a lot that separates you in these kind of fights. And it's not a video game. It's real life. So it takes 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds for the game plan to start to unfold. And we both were breathing in there, but I'm used to working like that. I'm used to being comfortable, being uncomfortable. That's how I train. And I knew that he was going downhill, round by round by round. I could tell. The body shots were getting to him. He's grunting inside. Just a lot of different things that were happening that you guys aren't privy to. And I told you guys the first time, I said he's not being honest with you when he's telling you I can't punch. And I'm a seasoned veteran. Like, you can't pay attention to that stuff. I know what happened in the first fight. Close fight, but I know I was doing damage, and I knew this fight would be better, and that's what it was.
Right here, Jay.
Congratulations on a superb performance. Can you tell us how important was your timing in this particular fight than it was the last time you fought? And can you tell us what went into your mind when you threw that right hand in the 8th round?
The timing was just a result of just me being active over the last year and a half. Being inconsistent in the ring, even though you're in the gym, is not the same. So I think the last fight, that last year, was really good for me to get all 3 of those fights. I mean, I was in training camp probably 6 months out the year, last year. And to finish it off with the Kovalev fight, took some time off, and I came back to camp really, really sharp. So I just knew, like, camp went really, really good this time. And I just knew things were going to be different, and it translated into the fight.
Andre, right now. Hi. I just wanted to say that your composure seems to be second to none. It seems to be something that really you use to your advantage. How do you muster up that composure in adverse situations?
Man, I've been under pressure my whole life. I had my first child when I was 17 years old. My father died. He raised me as a single parent when I was 18 years old. That all of those trials and tribulations brought me into a personal relationship with Christ. And that enables me to stand in the midst of the flames and the fire and the giants and the naysayers and the critics and all this stuff and maintain my integrity, and that translates into the ring. You know, I've been fighting big guys, I've been fighting strong guys, I've been fighting bullies, I've been fighting the whole gamut since I've been 9 years old. I came up in the era where he didn't protect me. He would look out for me, but he gonna put me in there with that national champion as a young kid. I just had to earn my way, and we did it the right way. So that's why I don't get caught up in all the hoopla about how mean and menacing a guy is. You a man like I'm a man. And I fought you before. And I know what you got. And I know that if I come better, it's gonna be a problem. And that's what it was tonight. So, and again, taking nothing from him, man, he's a really, really good fighter. I'm thankful and blessed to be able to come out on top.
Thanks for the
Andre, right here.
Andre, 2 weeks ago in Montreal, I met Stevenson with your win, and he said that he would like to face you to unify the 4 titles. What do you think about it?
I don't know. We just got to see. We got to talk about it. You know, I haven't really, no disrespect to Stevenson, but I haven't really been thinking about Stevenson. I'm kind of indifferent toward that matchup right now because, when I made the move to go to 175, the target was Kovalev. It wasn't Stevenson. And even though I was at 168, I saw how they didn't fight for 2 years. It was one reason or the next. So that means something. So in a sense, I feel like he almost disqualified himself. It's not to say that the fight can't be made, but it's just got to make a lot of sense because I went straight to the top guy. And now it's like, I got to see if that makes sense. So we just got to see. I'm not ruling it out. We just got to see.
Hey, Andre. I keep thinking back from the last time you had this much momentum in terms of a knockout, and it's when you fought Chad Dawson in Oakland. What can you learn from that experience and what happened after that in terms of wanting to keep this momentum going?
I mean, I don't think it's anything to learn. Like, I think I had an injury after Dawson. That's out of my hands. That's something that I got to persevere through. It comes with the territory. And then I had the lawsuit. And that's not always a bad thing. I put myself in a great position now. I got a great team in Rock Nation. And I don't think it's any, lessons to learn. That season was meant for me. Even though it wasn't a lot of fighting going on, it wasn't making a lot of money, and, it's getting a lot of criticism and different things like that. That was part of my story. It was all good. So I don't really know if I can take anything from that. I just gotta keep living, enjoy life, and put my head together with the team and just see what's next.
Right here.
Andrew, congratulations. You
Thank
was
you.
much better this fight.
Thank you.
I have
Appreciate
a
it.
question. I saw a lot of low blocks. What you can say about it?
God bless you, man.
Right here, Dre.
Andre, how important is for you as a boxer that tomorrow you're gonna be the best pound for pound in
Man,
boxing?
I don't know. Nothing is in this sport. Nothing is guaranteed. I don't know.
There's no doubt.
I mean,
There's
I
a challenge that you can
I
beat
don't
now.
know. We just got to see if
But it's important for you,
if I'm at the top. If I'm at the top of that list, I'm thankful. I'm thankful, and I'm blessed. If not, I got to keep my head down and keep pushing. But if I am, then I'm thankful.
Hey, Andre, Al McGee.
Mentioned cruiserweight and heavyweight, and obviously you have adrenaline going at that point.
Nah, it's not serious. That's a real thing.
How serious is that, and how far would you?
I mean, it's more like it's a dream. I don't have anything on the books right now for a cruiserweight fight, a heavyweight fight. I know it sounds crazy when you're light heavyweight, and I'm not the biggest light heavyweight. But look at Roy. It happened. And that's just always been a dream of mine, and that's something that me and Verge talk about. And it's like, I do really well against big fighters because of my stamina, because I may not be physically the biggest, but I'm strong. I'm strong enough. So if the right opportunity and the right fighter comes along, anything is possible. And that's not just talk. That's real.
I didn't put him up to that question, just so you know.
That's all good.
Right here, Dre.
How you doing, Andre? Al McGee with Your Entertainment Ticket. Quick question. Do you still love this game of boxing? And also, your trainer, Virgil Hunter, does he still, when you train, does he put that in you to say, you got to still love this?
I still love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it because it's extremely hard, man. And to be honest with you, Verge doesn't have to push me. He's more, Verge is there as my eyes and my ears. He sees what I can't see. His job is to manage what I'm doing. you know, to tell me if I'm doing too much. You know, he just makes sure that I'm right on point. You know, that's his job. You know, but in terms of like, if I need him to push me at this stage of my career, something's wrong. You know, his job is to pull me back, tell me to take a day off. No, we're not going 12 rounds of sparring a day. We're gonna go 8. That's Virgil's job, and I will see the technical piece of it. So, but I'll tell you what, as you get older, I still have the desire, I still have the passion, but I'm very, very aware that I'm punching my clock when I go to the gym. And when you're in your early 20s, you don't think about it. You just go in there and you warm up for 5 minutes, and that's it. Now it takes me about 30 minutes to get ready. So I know I'm getting a little older, but I feel like I got a lot left in the tank.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Andre. Congratulations on a phenomenal performance.
Thank you.
And I just want to ask about the timing aspect of the fight. I noticed from the beginning you were really doing great with the feints, and you seemed to be really throwing his timing off.
Mhm.
Can you talk about what you did to do that? And you also seem to kind of get ahead of an entity, which I know is one of your signatures.
Great questions. I think the key for the timing thing was just to keep, we call it my motor, my feet, keep my body moving. You know, that's what I didn't do in the first fight. I did a lot of posing and kind of standing still. And he's a really, really good fighter. He's a timing fighter. He's not the quickest. He's got good timing though. And a lot of Russian fighters, they're good with their timing. So the key was keeping my motor moving, giving him different looks, whether I was feinting him, whether I was acting like I was going to do something, whether I just attacked him out of the blue. I got to keep giving him different looks. And that was the most disappointing thing that I saw when I watched the first fight. I'm like, dude, you just gave him some rounds just by not doing nothing, you know, and just posing. And that was something that we worked on all camp. You know, I had great sparring. First fight, I think I sparred 107 rounds total. This training camp was about 135 rounds, and I had 4 different guys. And it was just a great camp. So what I did in camp translated tonight. There was times where I did get stationary, and I hear Bird say, keep your legs moving. So that's what he's there for, is to, if I'm falling asleep for a second, to get me back on my game. And with a fighter like him with timing, like it's the small movements that keep him on balance.
That's right.
Thank you.
Andre, right here.
Andre, I thought you started off real fast and aggressive when you're in there with white shots. Is that part of the game plan? And the second part is people are saying things about a low blow, but it looks like a right hand connected up top.
I don't think they can dispute that right hand.
Yeah, it looks like that's what set it up.
I can't dispute that.
What did you see in there in that round when you hit him with that right?
You know, it's amazing to me, man, that it's amazing. Like, even after this, you still get some of this, like they find something to talk about. Like, but it's all right. You know, we're gonna do what we did the first time, and we're gonna do what we did every other time. Is keep our head down, stay humble, and just keep working. And as far as the fight, of course there's gonna be shots that get away from you. You know, but if I think there should be a discussion if there's some intentional fouling over and over. If I'm trying to get out of trouble and I hit him low because I'm hurt. But when he's bending over and doing, look, you're gonna hit a guy on the belt line sometimes, you're gonna hit a guy low sometimes, but it wasn't intentional. If we're gonna talk about low blows, let's talk about the rabbit punches. I got knocked on the side of my head. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I know.
If we're gonna talk about the one side of the coin, we got to talk about the other.
How do you see the
Let
Regal
me finish
fight?
real quick. Now let you. I'm sorry, buddy. If we're gonna talk about that, let's talk about the other. I'm very quiet with this stuff. I normally don't challenge you guys on this stuff, but tonight there's no discussion about nothing. We did this tonight, and the right hand is really what got us started. Can't dispute that. He was out on his feet. I showed that I can hurt a bigger man. And, you know, somebody also brought to me the stoppage and said, well, it was too soon, and did that take away? That's not my fault. I did what I had to do. But when you're in a feeble position like he's in a feeble position, the ref maybe could have let it go a little bit longer, but that's not my fault. That's not my problem. I did my job. I did my job.
After the bell rang and you walk into your corner, do you realize that you had knocked him out?
¿Tú realizaste, te habías dado cuenta que lo habías knockout?
Sí, sí, claro, si yo me subí en la soga, fue un golpe
Absolutely. I climbed up on the ropes because I know I knocked him out.
Because it was such a delayed reaction. He finally fell down after you walked to your corner. One more question.
Que fue una reacción que
Did
se
you
demoró
feel
un poquito.
did you feel any power from him
¿Sentiste algún poder de él?
No, ¿qué poder si Chucky no me dio ni un golpe?
What power if he didn't even hit me once?
Congratulations.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com. YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.